Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup. So today we are going to try out the new Juvia's Place holiday products. So I got the full set of the lip balms and we're going to try all of these out to see if they're colored, scented, if they have a taste to them, all of that. And I also picked up both of the new palettes, the Nubian Royal and the Nubian Glow. And this is what the Nubian Royal looks like. And this is what the Nubian Glow looks like. So if you would like to see what I thought of these products and how I achieved this look using both of the palettes together, then just keep watching. Okay, so as you saw from the intro, we are going to be working with these two lovely new Juvia's Place palettes. I was actually on the website to grab a couple of other things that I had been wanting for a while that were on sale, and I happened to stumble across these because I didn't even see them like on Instagram or anything. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get those. And I also got the full collection of the new lip balms that they did, so we're going to try those out too. To save myself a little bit of time in editing, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the purple mattes on one eye, the yellow mattes on the other eye, and then I'm going to flip for the shimmers. So the yellow mattes will get the purple shimmer and the purple mattes will get the yellow shimmer. And then I get to try out both palettes, do two looks technically, and only have to edit one. So since I'm not great at editing still, that's how I'm going to save myself a little bit of time. This is the first time that I've filmed in quite some time, so it may seem a little odd. Not that I wasn't odd to begin with. So I'm going to start off with the purple palette, and I'm going to go into the very deepest shade, and I'm using the Loreal brushes that I had gotten in my last Ipsy bag, I think it would have been. And this is the LR110 shadow brush, and I'm just going to pick some of that up, and I'm basically just going to pack that right into the deepest part of my crease. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. If I'm gonna use all three of the purple mattes from this palette, because the yellow one only has two mattes in it. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all three of the purple. And this deep purple is gorgeous. I absolutely love this shade. And I mean, so far, it's performing just like any other Juvia's Place matte shadow would. I did swatches of these too, which somewhere in this video I will insert the video of that. And there's one pressed glitter in each one of these. And I was really pleasantly surprised. I'd never tried a pressed glitter from Juvia's Place because I don't have the Wahala palette. And I was really surprised. They're actually quite nice. You wouldn't need a glitter glue with them or anything. They're really nice. Okay, so I think maybe I'm just gonna go into this lightest shade here and blend that out and see how that looks and kind of go from there. So this is one of the other Loreal brushes that I'm using, and this is the LR005 Tapered Blending. It's just like a nice tapered blending brush. And I'm just going to like really gently go around the outer edge of that deeper shade. This light shade is quite light. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer today. Yeah, I think I am going to go into that deeper shade, not the deeper, but the middle shade. So I'm actually just gonna take this up like a little bit higher than it had been. And then I'm just gonna use the same brush and go into that mid-tone. And just kind of add that in between the two. Okay, I'm going to clean that off, my color switch, and then I'm just going to go back into that lighter shade just a little bit, just to make sure that they're blended together nicely. Alright, and then I'm going to go back to the brush that I packed on that darker shade with, and I'm just going to kind of like re-intensify that, but also make sure that those two shades are blended together well. Alright, I am pretty damn happy with that. That is awesome. Alright, so I'm going to leave this the way that it is for right now. We're going to switch over to the yellow palette. And this is the Shayna B Miami Shadow brush. It's just like a nice packing brush. And of course, I'm going to go into that deep orange shade, orange yellow. I'm actually going to make sure that my primer didn't get creasy on me first. Okay. And then, I'm going to do the exact same thing. And just pack this one on. Just like I did the purple. I think I'm going to pack just a little bit more on to try to get it to be like as deep as I can get it, so that I can try to make the depth equal on both sides. Alright, so that's what we've got so far. Okay, and now since we don't have like a middle shade for the like orange yellow side, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this, this is from BH Cosmetics, the Lavender Luxe set. It's the number 7 brush. And I'm just gonna go back and forth between the deepest and the lightest shade a few times. And then hopefully I can get the same gradient that I have this way, because I'm just gonna blend this out. I have having gone between both shades first, and then I will go back in with just that lightest, like, kind of yellow shade. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So I'm just going to, just to be sure, I'm just going to clean my brush off a little bit. And then I'm just going to go into that light yellow orange shade. And then just take that right around the edge. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with that. You know, like I already said, of course, Juvia's Place mattes just blend into each other so seamlessly. So I think this looks great. Alright, so let me see here. I do want to go into that deeper shade and just get a little bit more of that on my outer corner of my lid there. There we go. Alright, blend that out. All right. Ooh, okay, so we've got lots of really good shimmer options here. So let's see, for the purple eye, we basically have this one for the outer corner, or this one, or this one. Now this is the pressed glitter here. And I don't know how I feel about trying that. And there's one lighter shade, but that one is obviously going to be my inner corner shade. So I don't think I want to mess with the pressed glitters today. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this like darkest gold shade on the outer portion. And then I'm going to go into this one, which is kind of like a yellow to pink duochrome. It's stunning. And then I will do the lighter shade on the inner portion. Let's see, I think I am gonna use some glitter glue to do this, even though you really don't need it. I think I'm gonna do it just to kind of clean up all of that purple and to make sure that I don't really get anything mixing together, because purple and yellow aren't gonna be too friendly with each other. Alright, so just gonna put this basically all over my lid. And then just kind of follow the natural shape of like my eyeball. Okay. So pick up that darker gold and I'm gonna pack that on the outer portion. Man, that is freaking stunning. Love it. Whew. Okay, And then on the other side of the brush, I'm just gonna pick up that other shade that's like the duochrome. Oh man. Oof, that is perfect to go with the purple. And I'm basically just gonna put that everywhere else. I am gonna drag that darker shade in, like, on my lid a little bit. Flip the brush over and go back into that deeper shade. That way they're kind of like at a diagonal. Okay, they blend together so nicely, like I love that. Okay, I will do the inner corner in just a minute. Let's go ahead and do the other eye first. So of course I'm gonna do the same thing with the glitter glue. Okay, now I prefer to wipe my brush off before I pick up any shadow. I know other people like to leave it. Okay, so let's see. If I don't want to use the glitter glue, then these are, or the pressed glitter, these are my only two options. So basically I'm gonna go with this one on the outer corner and this one into the inner portion. So I'm just gonna pick up that deeper shade first. Gonna leave that like that for now, and then I'm gonna go into that other shade, which is also very duochromy, and we're gonna start putting that in the inner corner. And my camera shut off on me. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull that darker shade in a little more. Okay, and I think this is where we're at with these. I think they look really good. Shadows worked beautifully together. So let's see, I think while I'm doing my base makeup, I want to try one of these out. So I think I'm gonna try the peppermint one first, because I'm wondering if it actually has like plumping capabilities to it. We'll see. Okay, so this is what the actual component looks like. And then you open it up, and I mean, it just looks like a typical, you know, lip balm. This one is just pretty much like a clear. I don't think there's going to be any color to this one. So, just gonna put this on, and then I will let you guys know when I'm back with my base makeup how this worked. And like I said, I'm hoping with the peppermint that, you know, it's got a little bit of that sting to it and it'll kind of have a plumping effect. We shall see. And then we will give the other ones a shot when I'm back. Okay, so I am ready to do the lower lash line. Real quick, I'm just gonna go through what I put on my face. I did the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid, some Kokie Be Bright Concealer. Of course, I used my E.L.F. Cream Contour Palette. I set everything with the Colourpop No Filter in soft pink. And then I got this little Pacifica duo in my last small Ipsy bag, which I didn't do a video on, and I hadn't tried it, so I wanted to give that a shot. So it's a matte bronzer and a matte blush. Not exactly my favorite blush color. I prefer more of a like pinky purple, and this is kind of a little bit more orange than I would prefer, but the formula is fantastic. I absolutely love everything from Pacifica that I've tried. And then I used the other Pacifica duo that I have, just the highlighter, for my highlight. And I think that's everything. Okay, so I'm basically just going to use the brushes that I use to pack on the deepest shades again, and I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that deep purple shade, and I'm just gonna kind of connect it up to the top. Okay, so I connected that up as much as I possibly can. And I'm just gonna bring it in about that far. And then I'm gonna do the same thing with the orange. All right, and then I'm gonna go into the brushes that I used for the lighter shades also. Very softly blend everything together, kind of. Okay, kind of like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, let's do, uh-oh, I don't know what happened to, oh, there it is. Couldn't find the brush that I used for the yellow. All right, let me pick up a little bit of that yellow. And we're gonna do the same thing. Okay. I'm honestly kind of thinking of doing the same color in both inner corners, just because there isn't a lighter purple shade. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna take the lightest yellow shimmer. Well, no, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that lightest yellow shimmer. And this is, I can't even tell you what it is because the wording has rubbed off completely of this brush. But it's kind of like a big, like, fluffy kind of pencil type brush in a way. I don't know how you would explain that. And of course I want to bring it around on the lower lash line a little bit too. I have to be careful on this side because I don't really want it to mix with that purple shimmer. Okay, kind of like that. And that shimmer is friggin' stunning. When I swatched that shimmer, I was like, like, I mean, it took my breath away. I absolutely love it. Okay, so there is that. Now, I didn't notice any type of like plumping effect with that lip balm. So let's see. I'm going to go into the mango one first, because since the other one was clear, I think this is probably the next lightest. So of course the component looks the same. The mango is like a yellow shade, and I mean, just like the peppermint, it smells very much like mango. So I mean, I don't think it maybe has like a slight bit of yellow tint to it, but not enough that like anybody else would really notice, I don't think. So yeah, that's what the mango one looks like. Let's try the caramel next. Okay, so of course, same component. The caramel is kind of like a brown. It's got a little bit of orange in it too. It's not just like brown. It's kind of an orangey brown. It's very warm. Now the color of this one is actually really nice. You could probably get a very similar color of lip liner and apply the lip liner and then this, and people would probably think that you were wearing like a lipstick, like a satin lipstick. I will say, from the amount of time that I had the peppermint one on, definitely very hydrating. I think they are really, really nice for a lip balm. Okay, so we've got two left here. We've got berry and passion fruit. So I will go to the passion fruit next because it's the next darkest. Okay, my camera shut off. Go figure. So the passion fruit is kind of like just a real vibrant pink. It doesn't look like super, super pink on the lips. But again, if you got a lip liner that was a similar shade, you could probably pull this off as like a nice satin lipstick. Yeah, I really like all of these, and I love how they actually do have color to them on your lips. I think that is wonderful. Okay, so this is the berry, and this one is like a very deep, like magenta shade. I think this one's gonna be my favorite. We'll see, but this is like what I typically go for. I love this one like so much. And they all smell amazing. I haven't tasted any of them. They don't really have any flavor to them at all, so it's not like they're flavored as what they're scented and named. They don't taste bad either. It's not like they're a terrible tasting lip balm. Yeah, they are really, really nice. I really like all of those. Super glad that I got them. Okay, so I'm going to hop off camera real quick. I'm going to throw on some liner, mascara, and lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so this is the completed look using both palettes and trying all of the lip balms. So I just did some Colourpop Honeydude in my waterline, and of course the Loreal Telescopic on my lower lash line. I don't prefer to do mascara on my top lashes when I'm doing falsies, and these are the Profusion lashes in the style Big Tease. These are some of my favorite lashes of all time. I love them. So yeah, I absolutely love both of these palettes. They are such good quality, just like all Juvia's Place palettes are. They blend beautifully into each other. The shimmers are stunning. Definitely, definitely worth it. So yeah, these are awesome for my first impression. I'm going to try to do another video with these, maybe by themselves, but I have so much stuff that I've got to do videos on. I don't know when I will get to doing those. But thank you so much for watching. Please, if you enjoyed this, if you would like to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, that way you get notified every time I post a new video. You can check me out on Instagram. Everything will be listed down in the description box below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.